Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Lebanon Board of Park Commissioners. I'd like to call the meeting to order and let the record show that all members are present except Jessica Lawler. Next, if everyone's had a chance to look at the August minutes, I'd entertain a motion to approve the minutes.
I move that we approve the minutes for the August meeting.
I have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, motion carried. John, do we have any old business to come before the board
No, we
tonight?
don't. No, we don't. We have an engineering report, but it's included in your packet. So
Okay.
that's about the old business that we had.
Okay. Okay, so new business,
Nothing?
director's report.
Yeah. Good evening. All right, I'll start out. Our parks have had a lot of activity with the beautiful weather the past few weeks. Pickleball all those guys and gals are loving new courts at Memorial and Abner. I've also seen tennis players at Abner Longley. Haven't seen that in a while. We have one tennis court down there. It's lit, and they get to play under the lights. So sure is a nice addition, and the courts are in great shape. As far as that, but the league's going of a morning. We have a league going now through the Parks Department. Just a lot of activity, which is great. Our maintenance department have been tackling dead trees and grinding out the stumps. Also cleaned up a city-owned property on Busby Street. That property was condemned some time ago. There again had been mowed throughout the year, so we went over and took care of that, cleaned up the fence rows, pulled some stuff out. We've been busy at Stone Eater Bike Park. We've had a couple guys out there for a couple weeks. They'll probably be out there through October, just keeping the skills trail, and we're going to do some work on the gravel on the 5.6 miles of gravel and just take care of that. With several, also taking care of several vandalism repairs throughout all the parks in August. The fence that was damaged also out at Stone Eater from a car accident is now repaired. There again, that was tough, but yeah, took care of the fence. Nice new fence, and we've got it all repaired. All sports fields and most parks grounds have been treated with weed control and fertilizer. We've had, we've had Memorial Park. We have to finish up there. Everything's looking good, only very dry. We could use rain, which I thought I'd never see after the spring we had. But Megan Rady's done an excellent job of keeping the flowers downtown and throughout the parks healthy and alive. Pretty tough job, kind of 7 days a week right now with all the hot weather that we had. I think they look outstanding, and keeping the beds free, clean, all that of weeds. It's a big job. And Brett, your mother has also been contributing once a week. She comes out and helps clean up the beds. Can't thank her for her volunteerism. We're getting all our memorial benches and trees installed. We've had 3 trees to plant and 3 benches to set. That's what we have on the books. I'll wait on the trees till we get some nicer weather, some rain, cooler weather, probably later October. We had some damage to our basketball courts as of late. I don't think it was any vandalism. Somebody probably tried to dunk it and pulled a shack and pulled the rim off, so we're repairing that. It's ordered those fiberglass backboards. It's really a pain to put those things up, but our parks maintenance guys are taking care of that. I want to thank them for that. We're just waiting on the new rim to be delivered, a breakaway rim, which we have on all of them. And we'll get that installed as soon as possible. Seashore Water Park is now closed for the season. Had a great summer season. I'd like to thank all our hardworking staff for finishing the year strong through the challenging heat we had this summer. Our pool vessels are officially drained, and we'll begin the winterization process and start evaluating repairs, which we've already taken place, doing a great job there. The umbrellas are down, power washed all the vessels, and just identifying all the repairs we have to make. I'll be asking the council for additional appropriation on September 22nd at the city council meeting. This will be coverage for our shortfalls in different line items. These line items were discussed last year's budget meetings with the city council and the mayor. As far as that goes, our budget, we're running on 2024 budget, with the exception they cut $70,000 out of the budget, but also we gave all the employees raises. The 15 full-time staff that we have, all of those employees got nice raises, substantial, but all in all, along with our lifeguards and our 70 seasonal employees that we hire. So all in all, it rounded out to around $450,000 subtracted from 2024 budget for 2025. And it's been difficult. So that's what the additionals, I'm going back for $90,000. So not asking for 450 that we kind of lost throughout the process, but we'll be asking on the 22nd to the mayor and the council, city council, to approve 90,000. We have shortfalls in several items, waste management. I could go on with several that we have, but as far as that, we're managing that. The council is very aware of our shortfalls. Every department has had these same situations because the city went throughout and pretty well raised up everybody's pay to be competitive in this day and age. So there again, it is what it is. Council is very well aware. I don't foresee any problems, but I just wanted to make you aware that I will be asking for additionals. After that also, I'll probably be coming back again for another additional. We have several projects or things that we need to address, not only in the pool, but also in the maintenance area. Just to name a few, our pool grates for both vessels, there's a Virginia Green Baker Pool and Spa Safety Act. This was in Ronald Reagan, it was in George Bush's tenure, and he put out a federal mandate that these grates need to be taken care of a certain way and installed. They only have a 10-year lifespan. We've gone past that. That's a $14,000 expenditure. Defender reimbursement, there again, our refurbishment, our defenders help chlorinate and take care of the pools. They're 11 to 12 years old. Now that'll be a cost of $50,000 each. That's for the wave pool and the leisure pool. There's $100,000 there. We need to do quite a few of these things and these are needs, these are needs, not wants. UV lights for the pool, wave pool, and the leisure pool. These lights are out. They're used to sanitize the water after it's filtered and before it reaches the pools. $7,500 there. Feature pump refurbishment. It should be done every 3 to 4 years. We're going on about 7. There again, that's $35,000. Umbrella cables, the pulleys to raise and lower the umbrellas at Memorial Pool. That's $20,000. They're starting to fray really bad. They're old cables. Chlorinator for both pools and splash pad, $18,000 there. Gutter system for the pools, it's $85,000 for both pools. There again, that's a 10-year warranty. We had quite a few breakdowns. It's getting very brittle. Again, the pool's been in existence quite a bit. There was a 10-year warranty on those. Again, there's another $85,000. Incoming main pipe, it has a small leak. We'll do that in-house, but it's still going to cost about $2,000. A bucket truck. We have a 25-year-old bucket truck. It cannot be inspected after 25 years. It's just turning 25 in 2026. So that's going to be a big expenditure. Our biggest asset in my eyes are our trees. We got to keep we've done a very good job over the past years keeping bad trees out, dead out of them. Anyway, that's $197,000. They will not inspect it. They will not work on it anymore because of its age. So that's something that I'll be coming to the council with. And also rotation of our older mowers. This is more of a want than a need, but we have 5 72-inch mowers that obviously we do mow about, maintain, 250 acres finished mowed. We have 5 mowers, but we like to rotate them out. That way they're not down at any point in time. We have a spring like we had, and boy, a mower down is very well missed. And luckily, we've kept up on nice equipment. That's more of a want than a need. We'll see if the council will approve that. I haven't got all the finished estimates of what a replacement would be. That's just some of the numbers, but yeah, that's quite a bit. That's another $500,000 there. Again, we would have taken quite a few of these items and knocked them off the list for 2025, but it just wasn't there in our budgetary process. Are there any questions on that? I went through that pretty quick, but
I have a question. It's kind of a
Yes.
small item, probably.
okay.
You've talked before about the lounge chairs at the pool being quite expensive.
Yes.
And I know we've had them for quite a while, I believe.
Yes.
And some
I
of them
believe now.
are showing some wear.
They sure are.
I was wondering, what is the plan for that?
We've
'Cause-
tried, we've tried several different items to try and clean them. We're still in that process. In fact, Logan Banks, who's done a great job of maintaining the pool, even the loungers, he took the covers off, which they are removable, and tried them in the washing machine. I was out this afternoon, didn't get to see the finished project. If anybody has any ideas, we've tried every home remedy that we can think of. OxyClean, I'm not going to go through all the products, but we do have 30 of them stored that we purchased at the original when we originally purchased. We could replace the real bad ones, but some of them are in bad shape. We'll just do our best. We power washed them with a high pressure washer. Just those bath oils and everything that they put on have really stained them. And I just hate that look. But they're very costly, $300 a piece. And yeah, when you have 175 of them, not that we'd have to replace them all, but that's something too that would be a want more than a need, because they are usable. A lot of people throw their bath towels over them, but not enough of them. I wish they all. And there again, that's just the, yeah, but I hope that answers. Is that good?
I wonder if there could be like a plan for so many each year. So there's like a rotation. So it isn't a massive cost at one time or something.
That's basically what we're trying. But again, with the budgetary cut from 2024, it's kind of
Tough.
tied our hands on
Not
a
a
lot
priority. Yeah.
Yeah, it's when you're down, $500,000 or almost $500,000, you cut out some things and do without. And we've done that before. We've been there. Lori, you've been probably the longest park board tenured. Been there before, haven't we? Where there's no money. I think we start out our budgetary $350,000. We're at $1.7 million now, but it was $1.4 million for this year. So yeah, it's tight. And that sounds like a big number. A lot of that money is all in benefits and payroll. So, and your utilities. I have 63 utility bills that come in every month. Yeah, our waste management, that's something. We have a lot of trash, and not on the grounds. Thank you very much to our parks, our hardworking staff. But so there's quite a few different things. Yeah, and our equipment that we maintain.
You have a few line items you're going to get additional appropriations for, but these large items that you just went through, those are for next year's budget?
That is, well, actually, the budget will probably be stagnant and stay the same as it is this year, is the communication that I'm hearing. So we will have this budget again next year. I have to have a conversation with the council to see if they will approve this, but that will be an additional also to find out where they're going to pull the money or if they can fund these things. The defenders, could we go without them? That's $100,000. Yeah, but they could break down at any moment, and then we're down for a week and a half repairing the defenders. It's just trying to stay ahead of the game. When I came in, 20 years ago, the pool was in disarray. We had to jackhammer the jets and all that. I don't want to get it in that shape. We've done real well with a lot of our monies that we have, as you said, that looking forward and trying to get certain items ahead of time. Our chlorine tripled in price this last year. That didn't help things. Acid tripled in price. It went from $90 to $270 for just one. And we go through, 60 gallons a day, and those a piece. Each one's 30 gallons. So we use quite a bit. And when they throw those numbers at you, and so cost of living, everything's gone up, unfortunately. Even our concessions, we've used a lot of the profits. You'll see in your packets also the concession pricing, a lot of that. Half of that, probably a third of that is in profit. We take those monies and put it right back into the pool, be it for concession items or back into maintaining some. I think we've bought the lily pads. We've replaced those 3 times. I started out the first year after 4 years. It was I think $4,000. Now it's up to $12,000 for the same item. A bucket, we replaced it this last year. That was $56,000. I mean, it is what it is, but we're trying to keep a good product out there and don't want to close it. A lot of pools closed this past season. We don't want to be one of those. We have a great pool staff that's very on top of everything, but these are some of the items that we've already identified for we'd like to go forward with, and it'll be a conversation with the council to see if they can afford and fund these things.
Well, the large ticket items all are in the pool, correct?
Yes, other than the $196,000 for the bucket truck that, in my eyes, is a necessity. Yeah, right. Also.
Okay.
And there again, I have leasing prices if we want to go that route until, we have better funding or what have you. So I have different options on some of these. It's all on how the council wants to fund it and which direction the mayor and the council want me to go.
Hey, when are you presenting all this?
I'm not presenting the second batch that I told you, the 90,000 for the additionals appropriation. Right. I'll be going before the council on the 22nd, and it's already been advertised in the paper for that. Lebanon Reporter's here with us tonight, and thank goodness to them. But no, we have to put that out and advertise at least 3 times. So I couldn't get it in for the Monday night council meeting, but it will be in for the 22nd.
But what about the budget? When's your budget? When are all your budget items due in? When do you need to meet with the council on the budget?
I don't believe I am meeting with them. I think it's already been determined that we're going with the same budget as this year. Yes.
All right.
And okay, there again, that was a lot of numbers. Any questions? If anybody out there that's listening, boy, good for you. And you can call me and I'll be happy to sit down and explain anything to you and go over numbers. Any council members out there? Well, I'll be having my hand out, and I'm good at that to ask for monies. Upcoming events in the park, Inwell, Corvette Show, Corvette Car Show, Global Day of Service, Eli Lilly. We're going to have 300 more volunteers again this year, meeting with them and their team leaders. 300 for 4 hours. So you're talking 1,200, 3 weeks of work for, in our park system. It's just amazing. These people come out. This will be the 3rd year that they've done that. Can't thank them enough, but we'll be keeping them busy. That's the latter part of September. I just can't thank them enough for their volunteerism, and they work hard. They do a nice job. They helped us downtown a lot last year, and a lot of painting. They painted our buildings. Anyway, but we have quite a few events coming up. We're a week into our fall pickleball league. We have 9 teams registered playing on Thursday nights. This league will run through October 16th. This past Saturday, Brother and Sister Check Ministry hosted their Summer Slam in Memorial Park. This was their first event, and they offered free food and resources to the community. Very nice event, and we appreciate them coming out, and it was very well attended. Beautiful evening. Our annual Daddy-Daughter Dance was a great hit this year. It was a beautiful evening with a great turnout. Dads and daughters enjoyed games, tattoos, food, Kona Ice, DJ Andy Vaughn, and a picture station with Moana, yes. And thanks to Taylor and Allison and our Seashore Water Park staff for hosting such a great event. The Battle of the Barbecue took place in Memorial Park this it's been a few Saturdays. As always, they had a great turnout. And this You're Not Alone run that they had prior in the morning, they had 170 more participants this year. So I want to thank everybody that came out, and that all that money stays in Boone County in our community. Can't say enough for all the hard work of Kathy Flannery and Joy Kaler and the many volunteers that they had, and all the people out there barbecuing. Boy, it was a great day. Hope everybody gets to get out there or did get out there. LISA Autumn Academy just is starting there again, Brett? Monday, yes. Starts this Monday. It'll run through mid-October. I just heard they had an increase in it. 250 children will be out there, so please be mindful of all the kids running in and out. But I want to thank them for all their volunteerism too, and how they keep the field. They do a nice job. Lebanon Youth Football League has had beautiful weather for the past couple weekend games. The league put hours into painting the concession stand, press box building. Scott Trafford also painted a mural on the north side of the building. It looks great. I was concerned there when it was all white and just a sketch, but it looks beautiful. Lebanon High School fall ball is now in swing. In our baseball field, and also Indiana Baseball League wrapped up their summer league a few weeks ago. We also had our Lebanon Middle School had a cross-country meet out at Abner Longley. Great big, and they're going to bring 3 more teams in. Everybody was so appreciative of our beautiful park down there. They ran through around the pond. It was just a big turnout, and we had youth football going on splash pad. It was a busy place there that night, but a lot of nice from all the people not from our community, from different communities, just praised how well our parks looked, and they're coming back again. So that's out at Abner that they run a middle school cross country conference meet, what have you. But that's all I had. We've had events after events after events. I think we've had maybe 2. My brother got me, didn't he? 2 events that are 2 weekends where we didn't have an event, but we have shelter rental, pool parties, all that. It's just been a very busy summer. Looks like we're going into September and October the same way. Quite a few events. We have one tomorrow night. Inwell, they'll have over 200 people, food, entertainment, some music, and some also people speaking. So there'll be quite a few community. If you need help, stop out at the park tomorrow night, and you can surely find some. Radio Mom will be there, and probably our reporter who gives us great press, will be out there also. And that is all I had. Any questions?
One follow-up.
Yes.
Last month, during the meeting, when Kevin Krulik was here speaking, we had kind of had a little bit of a discussion about the pickleball courts, something that had brought up to our attention about the possible addition of another gate on the other end. If you guys have had a follow-up conversation about that?
Yes, we have. In fact, we have 2 estimates. I think we're waiting on a third right now for both pickleball courts to put one on the back side of the gate. So there's another exit there. Also, when the ball goes over the fence, they don't have to go all the way around. We had that in the past, and we do have it. Got to locate some monies for it too, and that'll be probably another ask that I'll have to go to the council and ask for monies. Quite a few of our line items are drained and in the negative, which I never happened, to be quite honest. But the council was aware, mayor, everybody was aware, and thank goodness they paid our employees and raised the salaries up to be competitive. And now we can retain some of our great employees that we have in the city. That was so important. That was a priority of the mayor, the council, and I can't thank them enough for the increase in the pay and just helping us retain our hardworking city employees. It'll go a long way, I'm sure.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.
Thought about letting the pickleball courts pay for themselves,
Nope.
meaning that run a bigger tournament. So there are tournaments that go all over the place, and they raise quite a bit of money. Start sponsoring at some of these other courts that are out there, or at least set a date and do an actual competitive pickleball tournament. You could probably pay for all.
We've basically done in all our leagues, play, and everything that we do, we've done pretty much local and kept it local. It is advertised, but we haven't gone anything national or anything like that. You might have a good idea. If you won't have any research or anything like that you want to throw at me, I'll throw it at Allison and have her look at that. Yeah, it's great if we can raise money. It's not always about money, though, as far as I'm concerned. Yes, it is. We want to have everything to pay for itself, but it's also taking care of our community and having these great amenities that we have for our people that are paying taxes right here. Yeah.
When we have tournaments now,
There-
there's no cost?
Yes, no, there's a cost,
No,
a small
okay.
cost. You get a T-shirt or a hat or
Okay.
something and then an award. But yes, that money, I have line items also for daddy-daughter dance. That goes right back into the dance for the DJ, for
Sure.
all the, every event that we have, even the Christmas in the cabin, for the candy canes, for the decorations, for whatever we have. Yeah, so all our money stay in each line item. So if we receive any monies, which we do charge for pretty much not phenomenal money, but enough that we can keep that
Cover expenses. and
exactly
a little-
Easter egg hunt.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that we really have our hands out for donations, and Purity and quite a few others step up and help us out with that. And there's local donations too. And our park foundation jumps in sometimes and helps out. So there are other fund resources that we can use. But yeah, if that helps, okay. Thanks, Brett.
Any other questions for John? Hearing none. If everyone's had a chance to look at the claims, I'd entertain a motion to approve the claims.
I'll make a motion to approve the claims.
I have a motion. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
I have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed, motion carried. If there's nothing else to come before the board tonight, I'd entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
I have a motion to adjourn. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
I have a motion to adjourn and a second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed, motion carried. Thank you for joining us this evening.